Finish him!
Victory.
Did I get him? Did I get him? In one try? Oh my gosh! Let's friggin' go, baby. Alright, so this is the boss we're up against. And that is the Omega Pirate right there.
Fight!
Alright, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to go into Morph Ball mode. Make sure that you do so right under him so that you can break all of his armor off. And when you do that, he will spawn a couple of pirate buddies. Where are they? Okay, they're wave pirates. Alright, so I'm going to switch to X-Ray Visor. And Super Missile. Alright, and once again into Morph Ball mode, right under his legs. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh. Oh no, we didn't break all his armor off. This is bad. This is bad. Now we got it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now you really don't have to fight these pirate buddies, but it's recommended that you at least take them out if you're low on health. Alright, switching to... Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Victory.
Got him! Let's go, baby. We one-shot Thardus, and now we just one-shot the freaking Omega Pirate. Right, we're so close. Ah! Almost there. Come on, Colin, your best, your very best, your very best. Where's your head, Colin? Where's your head? Where's your head at? Ah, dang it. Stop! Stop ramming, guy.
Victory.
Got him! Woo! Oh my lord. I one-shot Thardus, I one-shot Omega Pirate, and now I one-shot Ridley.
crater.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is it right here. Hey, what's up, boys and girls, squids and kids? It is your boy G Smash here. Welcome to what could be considered the final episode of Metroid Prime. As you know, last time I one-shot Meta Ridley, but I got a feeling I might not be able to do this with the final boss. We'll see. So we are in the Impact Crater now, and we got to make a little bit of a leap of faith here. This is... Material is highly radioactive. You will take damage from direct contact. Mutagenic qualities at least 86% greater than Phazon. Unshielded uniforms below index level F will suffer fatality within moments. Alright, so you don't want to touch this stuff. This is more radioactive than Phazon. 1, 2, long jump. Oh, that was not enough. We got some new enemies here. And they are... These are Lumigek. Phazon-charged reptiles, natives of Talon 4. The Lumigeks travel in swarms to increase their odds of survival. They absorb and radiate Phazon energy, making these swarms a threat. Well. Alright. Now this next area can be a little tricky, but just stay with me here. I'll guide you through this. There are Metroids that spawn, but you don't want to... I mean, you do want to kill them, but when you do, they constantly respawn. These are fission Metroids, I do believe. And fortunately, I do have enough power bombs to dispose of these bozos, so that way I can continue making my ascent. As you can see, there are these rounded platforms here we can stand on, and we're going to make our ascent to the tippy top. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought I overshot that and missed. Doesn't look like I did. Alright, let me see. Which way do we go? 1, 2. 2. As you can see there, it just respawned another fission Metroid. And there's a door right here. Not a save area, but a missile replenishing station. That is important. If you're low on missiles, you can stop by here and replenish all your missiles. And that's going to be important because the final boss actually has 2 phases. One of them, the first phase requires you to switch between weapons. The other one requires you to switch between visors. Yeah, let's take care of this guy first. First order of business. One, 2. And here we go. Made it. With not much problem. And now this is where things start to get a little sketchy. Once again, there's the radioactive material down below. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh goodness, I thought I was going to fall into that. So we're going to go along these spider ball tracks here. And, wow, this is a wonky camera angle. But you can clearly see these spider ball tracks lead to somewhere. Alright. Made it through. Now, this is the chamber where the final boss is. Are you ready? Are you ready for the final boss? This is it. This is where things get real. Alright, so he's going to burrow and dig. You're just going to need to go straight through here. Samus will automatically jump across the chasm. And there it is!
Round one, fight!
Boy, this thing could be the precursor to the Guardian, but let's just see if we can scan it here, and we can. As you can see, it's yellow. I'll get into that a little later. This is Metroid Prime. Well, what do you know? The final boss is the same name as the game name. The aberration known as Metroid Prime is the source of Phazon, making it immensely powerful. A genetic flaw makes it susceptible to certain weapons for brief periods of time. Only its head is truly vulnerable. Other attacks are a nuisance. Offensively, Metroid Prime has a number of nature and mechanical weapons at its disposal. These include ultralight, ultra frigid breath. I almost made a Kanye reference there. Multi-missiles, snare beams, and particle wave projectors. Its massive strength and barbed carapace make it lethal in melee combat. Recommend maximum firepower when engaging the enemy. Alright, so let me just tell you about its forms here. As you can see, it is currently yellow, and when it is yellow, that's your cue to hit it with the power beam and the super missiles. Do that for a little while, and you will have caused some serious damage. That's why you see the Metroid Prime flashing. Alright, now it is purple. That is the cue for the wave beam. We're going to use the Wave Buster now. Really not recommendable because it takes up so many missiles. It has two other colors, which are bright white or dark light blue. And when he turns white, bluish white, that's the cue to use ice missiles. And these little things on your head will get you. These little things that come out of its head will get you extra weapons, ammunition, whatever you need, really. Got him. All right, you see these trenches right here? You want to stay in the trenches because when he moves back and forth like that, that's your cue to switch to Morphball. Uh-oh. That was a miss. That was a miss too. What the heck? What the heck, dude? How dare you disrupt my attacks? Oh. Still looking good health-wise. Back to the wave beam form. Alright, so yeah, so it'll take a little longer to hit him with just your wave beams and not the wave buster, but it's worth it to save your missiles. Alright, when it does this attack, you go on a morph ball and use your boost ball and zoom out. Alright, so ooh. Got him! Got him! Here we go. Alright, it's back in wave mode. Here we go. Laser, laser, laser. And it's switched to red. That, of course, is the signal to use to switch to the plasma beam. And watch out for the laser. Ah! Take it! Alright, here we go. Off to the next chamber. Let's take a look and see how I'm doing health-wise. And as soon as that shows, I can let you know here. Alright, so we still have about 9... We have about 9 energy tanks left. Woo! Got him. Alright, here we go. Alright, switch to red. Very careful here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 4 plasma blasts should do the trick. Whoa! That wasn't very smart. I don't care. Frankly. Wave beam, wave beam. Woo! Woo, 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 woo! That's a lot of action. That is a lot of action, baby. Oh. It's purple. Wave beam, wave beam, wave beam. Woo! Got him! Oh man, that was wild. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 health tanks. Might not have another chance to get more. Here we go. YOLO. Whoa! Do you see that form? Do you see that form?
Round 2. Fight.
Let me scan, please. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Morphology Metroid Prime, the core essence of Metroid Prime. Scan indicates that the Phazon energy form of Metroid Prime is invulnerable to all conventional weapons only. Attacks from a Phazon-fused arm cannon will damage it. If it generates pulls of Phazon when it attacks, use these to fuel your suit's Phazon weapon system. The entity can also spawn Metroids to assist it in battle, rendering itself invisible when it does so. Okay. Now, like the first phase, some of the attacks are very telegraphable. Yeah, the shockwave, that's nothing new. Alright. Now this is when it summons pools of Phazon, and it's going to switch over to the X-ray visor. This is where you need to be a master at switching between visors, okay? Like that. So it's basically turning your arm cannon into a Phazon-charged machine gun. Alright, it is back to the thermal visor. Once again, these attacks are very easy to dodge. And when it spawns Metroids like it just did now, that is a good chance to get some more health. Let me up! Let me up! Let me up! Come on! Target, target. Ugh. Alright, once again, here we go. And it's changed to X-ray. All right, man, we're looking good. All right, and it switched to thermal, thermal, thermal. These shockwaves attacks are so easy to dodge sometimes. All right, here comes the spooge. Hey! Watch it, bud. Oh man, I hate it when a booger runs down my nose. Alright, right now we're looking good on health. Alright, it switched to X-ray. Gotta mark its position. Okay, it switched to thermal, 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 thermal. Woo! Here we go, here we go. Metroids, Metroids, Metroids. Normal, normal, normal. Go, 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 go. Take out the Metroids, take out the Metroids. Take out Metroids. Dadgummit, get off! Ah, man. Sorry for sounding like Sid Phillips there, but I had to. Alright, Spooge, here it comes. Spooge incoming, Spooge incoming. Actually, that's a good way to... go. Alright, it's moving around, moving around. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We're so close. All right, one more round. No, wait a minute. We got him. We got him. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Ladies and gentlemen, I just one-shot the final boss of Metroid Prime. I am so thrilled. I did not think I would do it, but I did. Crater collapse imminent. Evacuate immediately.
Chozo's faith in Samus has been well rewarded, and now a new star shines in the universe. The bounty hunter, Samus Aran. What future and fate await her?
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of Metroid Prime. And if you're wondering why I did this Let's Play, I know I've got so many other Let's Plays to do. It's just one that I knew that I was capable of doing, one that I wanted to beat quick. And I think personally I made the right choice. I mean, what are the odds? I started this Let's Play on January 12th of this year, and I beat the game on the 13th of March. So it took me roughly 2 months to beat this Let's Play. I think that's the fastest I have ever beaten a Let's Play like this. Metroid Dread took me a couple years ago. Took me a couple years to beat. I can't believe it. I am so pleased that I got introduced to this game. This game is a masterpiece. If you have not played any Metroid Prime game, I would recommend you start with this one. You can pick it up on the eShop for about 40 bucks, which is what I got this game for. I got this on Christmas Eve. This game has been a lot of fun to play. And I hope, personally, that it's been a lot of fun for you guys to watch. Excuse me a second. Alright, sorry about that. Had to make a run to the restroom. Anyway, I don't know what else to say, guys. This has just been an incredible game. And as has been previously stated, this is a very engaging, mentally engaging game. It challenges your brain. It challenges you to think differently. And the final boss of Metroid Prime challenges you to improvise. As you saw in the first phase, you had to constantly change between beams. And then in the second phase, you had to constantly change between visors. Really making you think outside the box. And guys, if you're wondering about Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stones, that's going to be back. I took a break from it because that game made me realize I have a problem thinking outside the box. So I'm very glad that I was able to play Metroid Prime, and hopefully I can channel some of that, some of the cerebral things I learned from this game into Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stones. I first heard of Metroid Prime on a TV channel on Comcast called G4 TV. I've heard of Metroid throughout G4 TV and through also Game Informer. And my first Metroid game that I ever played was Metroid Fusion. It was Christmas of 2005 when my stepbrother, hi Tofu, if you're watching by the way. His name is Chris, but we all call him Tofu. He introduced me to Metroid Fusion, and I have been hooked ever since. As I've previously stated, my dad is a huge sci-fi nut. He has a huge weakness for sci-fi in the form of TV and books. But for me, it's television, movies, and video games. Now, since this Let's Play is over, I'm wanting to continue with more Metroid. If there is a Metroid game you want to see me do a Let's Play of, let me know down in the comments below. I'm thinking about Super Metroid, or Metroid Zero Mission, or AM2R. I never did finish that one. If there's a game you want to see me do, let me know down in the comments below. I won't do Metroid Prime 2 on Dolphin because I've been trying to mess around with Dolphin and recording on OBS, but for some weird reason, whenever I record on OBS, the frame rate goes down and the audio becomes a little bit choppy. Emulator's just gross to begin with, unless done properly. Music production by Kenji Yamamoto. Arigato yo, Yamamoto-san. Domo arigato gozaimasu. Boy, a lot of credits here. And I think that's just about it. Alright, I think that's it. That's all the credits. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so very much for watching this Let's Play of Metroid Prime. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I've put in some good work, editing-wise. And most importantly, I hope that this video is helpful to you guys. I know that it's been stated that I don't help people enough. Well, when you look at it, whenever I do Let's Plays, I do. Let's say somebody is lost and they don't know how to get through the Phazon mines or how to defeat the final boss, and they just go, oh, I need to look up a walkthrough. And hopefully, very hopefully, that walkthrough will be mine. Then again, I'm too minor that nobody will notice. That said, I am really surprised to find that some of my long-form videos like Metroid Prime and Mario Party Superstars have gotten so many views. Alright, let's take a look at the final stats here. Percentage complete 67%. Total time 17 hours 46 minutes. Well, once again, guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see more Metroid, let me know down in the comments below. And if there's a game you want to see me do a Let's Play of, let me know down in the comments. Now, I might be doing a hard mode Let's Play of this game in the future. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments down below. I'm being a little redundant. I'm sorry. I'm just stunned that I was able to beat the final boss with such rapidity in the way I did. Until the next Let's Play, good people, this is your humble host, G-Smash here. Keep calm. Game on. Bye, guys. God bless you, and may His force be with you. Peace! Time to find out what waits down below. Princess, I promise I will find you. Someday. Here goes.